Managing a large staff with varying shifts makes creating individual schedules manually challenging, risking daily productivity. Job time confusion for employees, the burden of scheduling, and mismatched time logs can lead to chaos. So, to make that whole process easier, we've picked the top 3 platforms that stood out the most. Today, we're going to talk about their differences in smart scheduling features, real-time team communication, and easy time tracking, so you can decide faster and with more confidence. Alright, let's get started. The first employee scheduling tool is Connecteam. We had tried other tools before, and they either felt too complicated or just didn't cover everything we needed. But Connecteam stood out mainly for how it handled scheduling. Not just how you build shifts, but how it avoids all the usual confusion that comes with running a team. So, let's see what more it offers. So let's talk about what helped the most. The scheduling tool inside Connecteam felt like something that was actually built by someone who knows the pain of doing this manually. The way it lets you drag and drop shifts, use recurring schedules, and even avoid double bookings made it really easy to work with. If you've ever had to reschedule someone last minute, you know how tricky that gets. But here, you can just reassign a shift in a few clicks, and the app takes care of the rest. No back and forth, no calls. The moment we assigned someone new, they got a notification, and they could even accept or reject the shift right there. Now, one thing that felt really useful was the open shifts option. So instead of us deciding who's going to do what, sometimes we just leave a shift open, and anyone who's available and qualified can claim it. It kind of gives the team a chance to manage themselves, which is a huge help when you're juggling 10 other things. Even better, there's auto-scheduling. We tried that on a week where we had a lot of changes, and honestly, it worked better than expected. It checked who was available, who had already asked for time off, and who had the right skills for the shift, then filled everything in. We had to tweak just a couple of things, but most of it was done automatically. Now, once the schedule is set, you've got to make sure people are actually sticking to it, right? The time clock feature helped here a lot. Team members can clock in straight from their phones, and if they're outside the job site, the app blocks it. So we didn't have to worry about someone checking in from their car or way before arriving. The GPS lock gives you peace of mind. For example, one of our guys was working at a client location, and we needed to know if he made it on time. When he clocked in through the app, we could see exactly where he was. It just saves all those check-in calls and text messages we used to do. Plus, it records everything automatically: breaks, overtime, time off. So when you're ready to run payroll, there's no guesswork. It even connects with QuickBooks and Gusto, so you can export everything without manually adding stuff in. That honestly saved us hours. Another aspect we noticed was how Connecteam didn't just stop at assigning shifts. It also lets you give tasks inside those shifts. For example, say someone's on the evening shift at the warehouse. You can add specific jobs they need to finish, like inventory count or cleaning a section, and you'll even get updates when they're done. This works really well when you want to be sure nothing's forgotten. It's like a built-in checklist that pops up when they start their shift. We tried assigning a task with a photo upload and signature needed, and it showed up right where we wanted it. No more paper notes or side chats to remind them what to do. And if someone didn't complete a task, it's visible right there. No more, "I thought someone else was doing that" kind of excuses. You just open the app and see what's left. Alright, once you've got a schedule and everyone knows what to do, keeping everyone in the loop becomes the next job. And this is where the chat feature in Connecteam helped us stay organized. It's built into the app, so you're not jumping between text messages, emails, or random WhatsApp groups. We had a situation where someone called in sick last minute. Usually we'd be scrambling through texts trying to get a replacement. But here, we dropped a quick message in the shift group, and within 10 minutes, someone picked up the shift. Everyone saw it, and we didn't have to explain the situation over and over. Before we move on, just a quick reminder, on this channel, we cover useful tools for business and productivity. Many of you enjoy the content, but often forget to support us. So if you're finding this helpful, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Now, it's one of the simplest scheduling apps we've tested this year, especially if you run a restaurant, retail shop, or literally any business that deals with shift workers. And the best part? It's free. Let us show you why Sling might just become your new favorite work tool. At the heart of Sling is an advanced scheduling tool that's surprisingly easy to use. We can build and publish employee schedules in just a few minutes, thanks to its drag-and-drop interface and smart suggestions. It automatically accounts for employee availability, approved time off, and even flags any scheduling conflicts or overtime risks before they happen. Once a schedule is ready, it's instantly shared with the team. No printing, no emailing. If a shift needs to change, employees can request swaps or offer their shifts up for grabs. We just approve it in-app, and Sling takes care of the rest. Whether we're managing one location or several, Sling keeps us organized and in control. Forget chasing down employees in group chats or mixing personal and work messages. Sling includes built-in messaging that helps us streamline internal communication. We can send updates to the whole team, message individual staff privately, or create group chats by role, shift, or location. Need to remind someone about a shift or send out an urgent update? It's all handled directly inside the platform. It keeps conversations focused, professional, and easy to track without relying on outside apps. That means fewer missed messages and a better flow of information across the board. Sling also helps us simplify time tracking and attendance. No more messy punch cards or guessing who actually showed up. Employees can clock in and out from the mobile app using GPS geofencing. It prevents early clock-ins, automatically clocks people out if they forget, and tracks hours worked with precision. At the end of the week, Sling compiles all that data into clean timesheets that we can export straight to payroll. It's not just accurate, it's compliant and headache-free. Managing a shift doesn't end with who's working. It's also about what needs to get done. Sling lets us assign tasks to employees right inside the schedule. Whether it's a daily prep list, a closing checklist, or something unique to our business, we can make sure everyone knows what's expected. It creates accountability and consistency without needing extra tools or micromanaging. And because tasks are tied to shifts, the team always knows what needs doing and when. Sling isn't just about filling shifts. It also helps us keep labor costs in check. As we build the schedule, it shows us projected labor expenses in real time, so we can see the impact of each decision before we post. It gives alerts if we're pushing someone into overtime or going over budget, and helps us adjust accordingly. Lastly, Homebase. It wasn't flashy at first glance, but once we tried it out for a full week, we saw how well it fits for teams that run on hourly shifts. What grabbed our attention right away was how simple it made the whole scheduling process, especially when dealing with part-timers or employees who come and go across different time slots. So, let's see what features and benefits this platform offers. Let's start with the basics. Homebase gives you an online schedule that's always live and easy to change. You just log in, click on an employee's name, pick the time slot, and that's it. The shift is set. If you've been using Excel or paper to track who's working when, this already feels like an upgrade. We used it at a small coffee shop setup, where shifts keep rotating based on who's available. We could create a full week schedule in about 15 minutes. If someone needed to switch, we just clicked, edited, and republished. The team got a notification instantly. You can color code shifts, leave little notes, and even copy the whole schedule week to week. If the Friday night crew stays the same most weeks, just duplicate it. We didn't have to redo the whole thing, which saved time every single day. Here's something we loved: turning any phone or tablet into a time clock. No need to buy extra gadgets or punch machines. Staff just clock in and out from the Homebase app, and that's it. Their hours get logged, and you can review them from your dashboard anytime. We tested it with employees who work on rotating shifts. One of them forgot to clock in, and we got an alert right away. It didn't stop them from working, but we knew and could fix it before the shift ended. That kind of real-time heads-up helped us avoid a lot of missed hours and awkward conversations later. And because it logs breaks and overtime too, we didn't have to do manual math when it came time for payroll. It just showed everything in one place, ready to review. This is where Homebase started feeling more like a full control room. There's built-in messaging that connects the whole team, kind of like a private version of WhatsApp, but with structure. You can message individuals, groups, or everyone. We used this when a lunch rush was coming up and we needed someone to come in early. Dropped a message in the team group and 2 people replied within minutes. It felt like we were finally on the same page without having to send a dozen texts or worry about missed calls. Now, this one's a lifesaver. If someone can't make a shift, they can offer it to the rest of the team right through the app. You don't have to do anything unless you've set it to need manager approval. We had a Saturday shift open up, and instead of us hunting for a backup, the app handled it. One employee offered it up, another claimed it, and we got a ping to approve it. Whole thing took maybe 2 minutes. No stress, no scrambling. It's one of those features you don't think about until the day someone texts you last minute saying, "Can't make it." So those are our takes on the best employee scheduling apps, each with its unique benefits and features. We hope this video gives you a good idea of the possibilities and helps you make the right choice for your needs. Let us know if you have any further questions or would like to share your thoughts in the comments below.